best of the hood life.
You've just landed at Cape Town International Airport, the gateway to the most beautiful city in the world. As you head away from the airport though, you're met by Bishop Lavis, and just a bit beyond that, you enter the neighborhood of Belhar, a working-class suburb nestled between freeways and industrial areas, and the location of the first episode of Middle Billing, the best of the hood life.
Good evening and welcome to our very first episode of Middle Billing. This is where we celebrate the best of the hood life. I'm Julian Cranford and welcome to the beaming Baha.
Our host lives on Chopin Street. She's a determined and inspiring young woman who is fast breaking through the glass ceiling in the construction industry. We're told that from the outside, it may seem like just another home, but once you're inside, you're transported to a sophisticated and modern living space. Let's go meet this week's homeowner, Meagan Stellenboom.
Wow, Meagan, thank you so much for inviting us into your beautiful home.
It's my pleasure. Welcome to my humble abode.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm in construction, have been for 12 years now. Not the easiest trade, but
And very unusual for a beautiful young lady to be working in construction.
Well, this is how I look off-site. On-site is another story with safety boots on it and reflective vest, you won't recognize me. And now with the mask, I think it's even better. So I transform.
So does the inspiration for your design inside come from the construction world?
I think it does. It's working in construction, you see something come from nothing. And that's what I enjoy about it. And that's where my love for design came from. Working on different spaces, retail, residential, warehouse. So you get a feel of different types of designs, different types of ideas that people have.
And who resides in this residence with you?
So me and my parents. So it's just the three of us. So you think it's enough space, but sometimes it can get crowded.
I know. Meagan, I'm obviously very excited to see the house. There must be a few things that stands out as your favorite things, places, designs, parts of the house.
Yes, so my favorite is the red door as you come in, because I think that's making a statement. And then the other thing is my photo wall. So it's sort of everyone who has had influence in my life, who's still in my life, family and events that are captured. And when you look at it, it brings back a certain memory.
Are there any X's on the wall?
No. That's on the camera reel. So if you've made it here, you've made it into my heart.
Well, you have to go and show me the rest of the house now. Well, Meagan, this is obviously your open plan living area. You want to tell us about this?
So what I tried to create here was an open living room and dining space, with the living room being a more vibrant area, hence the colors and the pillows, the accents and the photo wall, and coming to the dining room having a more natural look. So the wooden table.
I love this rustic feel.
This is a handmade table with crossover legs. And even my cabinet was all made from recycled wood I found on site. And I made the cabinet, even the glass they were going to throw away.
Did you physically make it yourself?
No, I didn't physically make it. I had someone else do it. So, and I just wanted to capture that raw texture. So even the cabinet's a bit raw.
And yet there's a softness to all of this. And your chairs that you brought in that softness.
The softness, and also because I die for velour. So I had to have the chairs and the green accents to go with my green ottomans over there. So that's sort of the brainchild behind this, is creating two different spaces in one, but also flowing at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Okay, so where to next?
To the kitchen.
Oh, wow. So I absolutely absolutely love these dark tops and dark shades in the kitchen. Usually we all go for everything white in kitchen, so your ideas were obviously different.
Mine was different. That's why I opted for the white tiling and I opted for the black, although my family wasn't too sure about the black, but I think they like how it turned out. I think it just gives it depth, it just gives it another look. And then I tried to add a bit of pizzazz with some ceramic knobs just to give it
A bit of colour.
yes, a bit of color and character.
So before we dig into that curry, I believe there's a little something special that you want to show me.
There is something special, so let's go take a peek.
Now this is an entertainment area. You have to tell me, firstly, how much time do you spend here?
If I told you, I'd embarrass myself. So let's just say we were locked down before the lockdown.
So, and the planning for a room like this, what are the kind of things you have to think about?
I think about space, think about versatility, think about the people that are going to be here and how one can be comfortable. So each one has their corner, each one can do their thing.
You've got the right amount of light in here, you've got the right amount of air in here, it's not cold, it's not warm. You can use this room any time of the year.
Thank you, Julian, that was my objective.
Well, then I think we should have a drink to celebrate.
We should, and this is the first episode, so why not?
Let's go.
Oh, what? Welcome to the best of the hood life.
What is happening here?
There's a bar. And as you know, if there's a bar, I'm to be found. I'm serving drinks. Megan, this is a fantastic
Well
bar.
done, Megan, for organizing a barman.
I had to, and I heard it's the best.
But now, before we talk about the bar, come here with me. I want to know about this. I want to know about this low braai. This is now. Wie braai so laag? Bly dat dweegies hier. What is happening here? I'm not much of a braaier, but I can only imagine how uncomfortable this must be to braai this low.
It's not really that uncomfortable, and it's more for heat distribution. There are a few hobbits, but not too much.
So this is it doubles up as a fireplace and a braai.
Yes, a two-in-one.
A two-in-one. Okay, so if you're very short, you can come braai here by Megan. It'll be fantastic. You'll be in your element. One more thing, come with me. What I want to know, Megan, in the yard, I see you've had to fill the pool. Yes, you've gone for a really sort of minimalistic, rustic feel. Earth. A lot of
And
earth.
you can feel the earth.
A lot of earth, yeah. And sort of, I love how you've incorporated sort of tree stumps and a dog food bowl and just a lot of sand, and have turned this into an oasis for you and the family.
Yes.
Wanneer gaan jy die
Desert
yard
of
klaarmaak?
dreams,
Maar,
a desert
when are
of
you going to
dreams.
finish the yard?
Hopefully before the end of the year.
Nou so
Let's see
ja.
how it goes.
We'll come back and inspect, want so kan dit nie aangaan nie, meisie. Come, let's go and have a drink.
I need it now, yes.
Well, Megan, thank you so much for allowing us into your space. It's been so wonderful.
It's only a pleasure, Julian, and just a small token of appreciation, a small gift
Oh, thank you.
to
Thank you
say
so
thank you
much.
for coming to the Beast of the Hood. And there's an invitation anytime you want to come back.
You
even
don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. This bar.
Well, that's it for our first edition of Middle Billing. We definitely got a taste of the good hood life. And who knows, next time it might be you. Cheers.
Well, that's it from Chop-In, or should I say Chopin Street, and our first episode of Middle Billing. If you'd like to invite us to your home and show the world how you've transformed your home, mail us and include pics to heartbreakfast@heartfm.co.za. We'll see you next week.